Hey there, YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the West of Loathing. My name's Luobio, but you can call me Ran.
And yeah, this is West of Loathing. That was super cringy, but I'm leaving it in, because who cares? I don't know how many people know what this game is, but I saw Markiplier play it, I don't know how many years ago, a long time ago, but this game is hilarious, I swear. It's like a turn-based RPG, adventure, point-and-click type thing, but it's hilarious. So, I'm recording this late at night because I'm bored and I don't know what else to do and I can't sleep. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Pew pew! 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 Shoot all the ducks. Edit your name. Barth? Mildred Barth? Ooh, what should we name ourselves? We're gonna be an outlaw. We gotta name ourselves something outlawy. I got the perfect name. Billy Bob. Billy Bob McDingus. Right there's the name of an outlaw. My reward's 1,088 meat. That's a lot of meat. Meat. Plays Billy Bob McDingus. Yeah. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. I could be a cow puncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler. Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw that man punch a cow with a fistful of fire. I ain't ever want to be nothing but a cow puncher. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists. Whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. I wanna be a cow puncher. It seems this is my room. Hello, little birdie. Hey, Russell, how you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. You know, Russell, I ain't gonna be here to take care of you, and Lord knows my family forget. Maybe it's time for you to leave home too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured. It's like not a picture of a bedroom window? That'd be weird to have. And unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you and calls one last time. Then flies away to the west. Goodbye, Russell. No man's ever had a steed as good as you, even though a steed's a horse. Don't ride crows. It would not end well for them. Am I gonna talk in this western accent this whole time? You bet your bottom dollar I am, boy. Let's see. Billy Bob McDingus, cow puncher, stomach, liver, spleen, maximum HP, speed, muscle, mysticality, moxie, grit, gumption, glamour, tough customer, intimidating, beef up, first aid. That must be a character sheet. Inventory. I got jack crap. Just how I like it. Goodbye, phonograph. You read the spine of one of your books. Connie Drew in the old lighthouse. It's one of your favorites. Secrets of the Spooky City. I love that one. Horse Bobsleigh and the Secret of the Spooky Hospital. Bess Harley and the Mystery of the Cabot Cove. Ethan Brown and the Secret of the Zombie Cellar. Frank Jones and the Ancient Cabin. I don't know who Rufus is, but he liked it just as much as I did. Good old Rufus. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. You got an item. Walking Stupid. Oh well, I can only imagine what that. Whoops, I accidentally walked out. Stupid Walking. Unlocks Stupid Walking as an option. You read the book cover to cover and learned how to walk really stupidly. Stupid Walking has been added in your options menu. You got a perk, Stupid Walking. You accidentally dropped the book and ruined it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Well, I must have been walking real stupidly. Stupid Walking on. Well, how stupidly do I walk? Oh, really? Really stupidly. I walk real stupid like. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. I'm gonna miss Mom's cooking. This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth and home. Hearth? Hearth? I don't know. I can't read. I'm too busy walking stupid. Better do some chores before I leave. Oh God. I'm walking really stupidly. Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Disticatones arithmetic. How many different languages do you need to learn about numbers? Corsagorism, Roman numerum. What a weird kid. I agree. I ain't understand a word of what that gibberish says. All I know is cow punching. Darn tootin'. I got a puzzle cube. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had most of it all the way solved, but you figured out the last couple moves. Hooray! I may be a cow puncher, but I'm a color solver too. That's my secondary job. Anyway, let's go on outside. Hi there, Ma. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep. It's a book. You wanted for Crimbo. What? It's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's... Oh, I guess she means Christmas. I know it's early, but... The one about picking locks? Oh, boy. The one about desert survival? Oh, boy. The one about bartering? Oh, boy. Okay, so I assume... I mean, obviously, I'm either going to learn to pick locks, survive in the desert, or barter. Huh. First big choice of the game, other than turning on Stupid Walking. Picking locks would be nice because, you know, when we get into some shenanigans, we're going to need to either get out of probably a locked cell and or get into locked places. But surviving the desert is nice considering I got a long journey out west. And bartering, well, I don't know. I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. Well, apparently I got the one about desert survival. I'm surprised I actually got one because I jiggled my mouse real hard there. The one about desert survival? Oh boy! Yep, that's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Paul, is that you? Your father remorselessly jabs at the haystack. Yep. That hat don't fit, Dad. Time for me to leave. You know, Ain't nothing more sweet than a nice joke before you leave. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's breast knuckles. Grandma? Grandma, what were you doing? I guess Grandma was real into street fighting. Grandma must have been a cow puncher too. Thanks, Dad. Good. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Bye, Paul. Oh God, I'm still walking. Oh, I'm just rolling. I wouldn't even classify that as walking. It's a haystack. Might as well dig through it. Would you look at that? I found a needle. It must be a sign. Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him his puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus. It's time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people. To seek my fortune. To get off this stupid farm. I sure do love my farm, and I ain't about getting rich. There's only one option, and that's to help the good people of the West. You've read the papers, Rufus. People out west, they're in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people that go west get killed within a year. And that statistic from before, the cows came home. It'll be okay, Rufus. It'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad, and I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. Well, thanks, Rufus. I'll miss you, buddy. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. I ain't a Rufus puncher, I'm a cow puncher. Well, I got me a needle, and I better read this book about... This book contains everything you need to know to turn the... I'm having a stroke. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. The best part is that buffet also has an open bar. Gives you the foraging skill. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks of squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got a skill. Foraging. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. Well, shoot. Well, dag now, book juice done not existing and whatnot, I'm just gonna scrape my butt along the sand in frustration. To the west of Lothing. Oh, I'm gonna fall off the cart there. Looks like I hitched a ride with Dirty Joe and his horse Billy Jean in his cart full of turnips. He's yawning. He must be real tired. Oh, the turnips seem to be coming alive. Get back down there, turnip. I ain't got time to fight no turnip monster. I'm gonna make a turnip tower. Some may say a turnip man. It's like a snowman, but with turnips. And now the turnips are trying to eat me. As one chapter closes, another one opens out in the far west. We find Billy Bob lying out in the middle of the desert. Well, bad news. You fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, no prospects. The good news is, you're in a town, rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Well, I'm gonna get up and dust myself off, that's for sure. A turnip. I'm gonna get that turnip. I got one dusty turnip. And that there's a drunk man. What you saying? And a fella. Hey, watch it there, buddy. He's too drunk to even understand what he's saying. Looks like we got a town of dirt water 300 miles that way. Well, I don't plan on swimming 300 miles that way, so I'ma just mosey on along. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." I wonder if that drunk man was there. I wonder if he owns BS Horsery? Okay. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitch post. Well, I'm gonna grab that broken board. Who knows, I might be able to use it. Got myself a bar. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves to get your attention. "Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit?" Well, You can't drink in here without a hat. 'Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box to find a sturdy-looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Well, I'm gonna grab it. You got an item, 4-gallon hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Well, thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy, nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. No pressure. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not too sure we want to take Pete with us. He might shank us in our sleep. There you are. What a beautiful sight. Nothing better than a good old spittoon. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. Well, I'm gonna look in it. I'm excited for this because I know exactly what's about to happen. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit. Gross tobacco spit. Chewing gum. And it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. I'm gonna look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into the filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait. Is there something shining in the bottom? I'm gonna get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon, and even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky brass horror. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop, and your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Well, I'm gonna search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out, and the devil's tureen out of the devil's tureen. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk the splash of the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations, you got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray! Well, I got a nasty ring. The getting this ring was dramatic. You've got to admit, it was worth it. I got one muscle, one mysticality, and one moxie. Darn right I do. There's your grandmother's brass knuckles. Your grandmother was forced to be breaking with. Darn right she was. Good old Nana. Anyway, I can jump. Hooray. Look at me go. And now I'm tweaking. Anyway, you walk up to the bar, wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 made each." The bartender finally notices you. Well, howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Billy Bob. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around here, these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs has already got more people in it that's got jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend taking the railroad, people. Talking to the rail. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people, but by Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad, ask about Dirtwater, ask about errands. Take your leave. I reckon we could do some errands around here. Ask about some errands. You mentioned errands. Yeah, as for Sakenberg's always falling apart in one way or another. The Hollister's always needing help since he's hurt his leg, and that ain't no account for Sheriff. Could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Yeah, anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got the spores everywhere. I mean, I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Hey, no, you'll be needing this. Weak fungicide. I'll take darn good care of it. I can take care of a goblin, no problem. Let me just scoot my butt all the way over there. Any goblins down here? Just a box full of whiskey. Hey, seems like a nice gentleman over here. Hello? Oh, he's not very happy with that bottle. The goblin shouts, "Bree! Yark!" Attack the goblin. Gotta jump him. Attack. Voice bar. Okay, here we go. Here's our first combat. So I can either punch him, melee attack. You'll deal 7 to 8 damage to this target. I can shoot him, you'll do 2 damage. So apparently punching him does more damage than shooting him. Which makes sense, considering I'm a cow puncher. But that ain't no cow. He does kind of look like a cow, though. I can meet. Your muscle will increase by 2. Action, beef up. Okay. Your muscle will increase by 2. This will not end your turn. Oh, okay. First aid and surrender. Well, I'm gonna beef up. Get beefy. I done got 2 muscle. Now I'll punch him. Whack! You missed, goblin. You're gonna have to do better than that. Punch you again. Whack! Hey, Mr. Goblin. This will do 25 damage to the target. Assuming the target is a goblin. Okay. I'm gonna spray you. That goblin's dead. I done killed that goblin. Yeah, dispatch the goblin. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Yeehaw, skill, grit level 2. That goblin's dead. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Well, might as well grab me a bottle. Guess we never established your age. Good thing your legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. You got an item. Nurse brand whiskey. Yeah, I suppose I never did say how old I was. It's fine. Oh, apparently I'm talking to this dirty man now. Howdy, I'm Billy Bob. Howdy, Billy Bob. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town holster. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. Me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious cycle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. You have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Well, okay then. Looks like I'm going to get myself a horse. Hey, lady. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Billy Bob. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Billy Bob. I knew you'd stand up. You were a stand-up feller. The moment I walk, you want, yeah, but the moment you buy, have it, you have it. Yeah, have me there, have it. You better have it on the bar, you cover the baby. Here you go, you better take it, everybody. I kept behind. There's a lady drinking the whiskey out of the beer mug. That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost our whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Well, suppose I'll listen to the lady. Bartender, lady, I don't know. Looks like I'm just gonna skate my way out of here. Trade? Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and Trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid? Well, howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And there ain't no cunning skinnier who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, and to the cunning skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Well, it just so happens that I have a needle. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not his name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. You got dynamite. Well, that seems like a fair trade to me. Cluck. Sir? You appear to be Cactus. You approach this weird Cactus Man hybrid and he smiles at you. Well, howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. Name's Bill. Cactus Bill. Well, what happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Well, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? No, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of keeping me drunk most of the time. So, I guess it's a lot boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Well, you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Well, mighty nice meeting you, Cactus Bill. Oh, some loose dirt. Bet if I had a shovel. Nope, you're not allowed to Topeka anymore, remember? Yeah, I guess I did leave there. Let me just walk on my hands all the way back to the horse cellar. Hey there, drunk man. I think I just stepped in horse poop. Ain't nothing gonna do with you. Ain't nothing but a little bit of horse poop hurt anybody. Hello, you must be my new horse. That was the most typical horse you ever seen. Horses, 1,000 meat. Well, that's a problem. I don't have 1,000 meat. Afternoon, sir. What can I do you for? Well, how's business? You know, every day I'm hustling. I think that's supposed to be a pun. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'd give you 300 meat for each of them you find. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They're pretty much always running away to the same places. You draw 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new location. The Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like the environment. They're thematically appropriate. There, when you find one, feed some of these oats. I should send it back here. Bag of Homan oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. I seem to be quite unfazed by the weird things that happen around here. You said something earlier about a injury. Yeah, busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask me how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. She said she wouldn't talk to nobody except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Hey, wait a minute. I keep stepping in horse poop. I might just happen to know a Nurse Whiskey. Hey, lady. You wouldn't happen to be the doctor, would you? Am I dumb? No, it's... What was the doctor's name? Alice? Howdy, Susie. I think this is a totally different lady. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for teeth if he don't leave me in peace? Oh. Okay, bye-bye then. Yep. My bad. Hey, no, I don't want to talk to the bartender. Thank you. Oh, no, oh, no, I'm in the bar. Okay, anyway. Time to go over here to Doc Alice. Hey, I got whiskey for you. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she made house calls. Alright, hold on. Hear her rattle. She unlocks the door. That is a lot of gunpowder in one place next to an open fire. Ma'am, that don't seem too safe. But then again, I just talked to a cactus man and traded a needle for a stick of dynamite. So who am I to judge? Anyway, what seems to be the problem? Doc Alice looks about to be in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask, and she takes out her pocket, and then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, I ain't done talking to you. Is everything alright? That depends. How fast can I get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out? And I can't talk and drink at the same time. She glares at you meaningfully. So, what's the matter, Doc? We can't be making Bugs Bunny references here. What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell. In a horse cart. Horse cart? I guess. Hell in a handbasket. Whatever. Then you ask me what's the matter? Bandits. Cow demons. Dead man walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead man walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons stacking around like puppets with half their strings cut. Looking to take a bite out of the living. Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars and stay out of the town cemetery then. I ain't done talking to you, Doc. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less chipper, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. I don't want to know the Legend of Curly's Meat. The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Wait. I think I could have saved that goblin down there if I talked to him. Oh no. Wait a second. Hold on, let me try something. Okay, I'm back. Now, that goblin's still alive. That's because I restarted. I'm gonna grab a bottle of this whiskey, and I'm gonna test something out. That said something about goblin tongue. So, if I come over here, get lost. Why not? But I have nurse brand whiskey. Oh, wait, hold on. I better go talk to Mr. Horse Guy. Again. Hello. How's business? Good. How many are there? Why these places? I'll do. See you later. Said something about an injury. Why'd she do that? I see. Now that I know that she needs nurse brand whiskey, I can come over here. Offer this whiskey. Nurse whiskey, enter the house. Give her the whiskey. Geez, dog, that seems unhealthy. Point taken. Dead man walking. Nope. Alright. Kind of look at the book. Check out the books. It's about goblin tongue. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get engrossed, and by the time you take a break from reading, it's several blurfs have passed, and you know that a blurf is goblin word for an hour. And you learned goblin, sort of. You got a bark, goblin tongue. I guess I better read Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat. Secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extreme sense. That's gross. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. The life and works of Fred Ferguson. The book, this book, that's a civil searching. Yeah, I'm not reading. That's drinking alcohol is bad. So yeah, that's what I got out of that. Anyway, I learned Goblin Tongue. Now that I've learned Goblin Tongue, I'm gonna come down here and I was gonna say I'm gonna tongue a goblin, but that just sounded wrong. That's not what I meant. I am going to talk to a goblin. The goblin shouts, "I am Gary." Hi, Gary. Hi, hello, I'm Gary. Who are you? Well, I'm Billy Bob. Hello, Billy Bob. Good to meet you. What Billy Bob doing down here? Be polite. I'm just looking around. Oh, hey, Gary likes looking too. Gary are looking for a way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away and far up for popping. Popping and then new Gary everywhere. Gary everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary does not like us to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. Billy Bob going far up and high. Well, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? I'll think about it. I think I made a friend. Maybe. Pile of old newspapers. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Hey, I can give that to the Cactus Man. Let me just skedaddle my way over to the Cactus. Hey, Mr. Cactus, I got you a newspaper. I'm gonna give you the newspaper. You give him the newspaper and found it in the basement. Much obliged, partner. Now see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at the Warhol mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find use for it. Well, thank you. Behind the outhouse of the old mine? Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Well, there you go. Seems to be a good thing. I bet I can use that shovel to dig up this little thing right there. Now, I don't have nothing to trade for you now, buddy. The sheriff. Bourne Springs Sheriff Office. Hello, Mr. Sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Bourne Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. Or the what? Sheriff. You know, blasted sign painters. Technically, that man said sheriff. Say, would you happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted them out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and I need somebody tough, smart, and/or slick to go fetch you back for me. Why don't you do it? You're a sheriff and all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I can give it a shot. Funny you should say that, cause I'm sending a deputy along with you. Dig out trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. Deputy pistol. Deputy, you deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much here to do except drinking. Here, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout for you. It makes a little note on your map. You discover a new map location, Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Alright. Let's check the map. Seems we got quite the abroad of directions to go. We can either go to the Thousand Snake Gulch, kill some snakes, rescue a horse, and probably get some snake skins to give to the trader. Or we can go to the Orehole Mine, blow up probably something with the dynamite that I got, rescue a horse, and get a shovel. We can go to the Bourne Springs Boneyard, rescue a horse, and haven't discovered anything that's going to be interesting about that except for dead people. Or go to the Fricker Gang's hideout. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to the Fricker Gang hideout. Gonna mess with some people. Now that I did start over, but nothing's changed except instead of closing my eyes and picking a book and getting the desert survival, I decided to go with lock picking. Let me just slither on past this guy. Actually, let me see if I can mess with him. Thud Fricker. Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout. Appears to be taking a little nap. Oh God. Wake him up or just shoot him. I think shooting him might alert everybody else, so I'm gonna wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot, slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now, and that idiom makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. You'll probably be fine. I gained a perk. Honorable. Yeah, it didn't feel right just shooting an unarmed man. Yeah, he was probably armed, but... Now, how do I check my perks? What does that do? How do I know where my perks are? My gear, my stuff. It's no matter. It's a beer barrel cactus. If I had the foraging thing, I could have got that. Well, I chose pickpocketing. Or not pickpocketing. It's a pile of random stuff Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. I gained 25 meat, a recovered mug, and a pair of silver cufflinks. Well, I ain't wearing no suit. Cufflinks ain't gonna do me no good. Oops. It seems this man's sleeping in the bathtub. Let's see what we can do. One of the Fricker boys. He's dozing in the bathtub. Tie him up. Psst. Get him past the soap. Don't disturb him. Hey, I need a bar of soap. Can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you bar soap before slinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. I gained a bar soap. Okay. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then handle the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Well, now that he's tied up, I ain't gotta worry about it. Though I may have to fight these folks. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind the barrel and eavesdrop on their conversations for a while. Oh, but the eye patch is quiet, but you gather his name is Snipe. And that squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Get me in. Alone without the eye patch raising an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell. He reaches for his gun. Okay, a fight it is then. Let's see, how much damage will this do? Trying to shoot your target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. Ah, okay. I'm gonna beef up. Time to get beefy. Snipe seems he's got a big gun. Come here, Snipe. One punch clear to the throat and Snipe's down. Wimpy Fricker, your time is near the end. It seems you can't hit, your shot's worth nothing. Time to teach you a lesson, boy. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriffs will be proud of you. Though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Was there a way to capture them all instead of killing them? Well, there's the sheriff's door. What do? Just put it in my pocket? Oh, the Fricker's ill-gotten gains. Good to meet. Hey, listen, it might not be too honorable to really kill this man, but you know, they done stole something. They pulled their weapons on me, so what else do you want me to do? Now, let's go here. I can trade this bar soap. Braid? Though, you really don't think that's his name. It's actually Braid. Takes your soap and hands you a lock. I got a lock. How about some free dynamite? Requires stickering. I trade a soap for a lock, so I can get more soap for another lock. Do I have to give this to you? Oh, I probably have to give it to you. I see Fricker gang hasn't stopped your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff the door and he hangs it back on his head. Nice work. Is there a prison cell just about 4 times more secure? Hey, the Fricker boys still left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go around and drum up shortly. It looks like I owe you your reward. You gained 4 to meet. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Shouldn't be a lot smaller than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock and they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just have to have a lock for you. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door and accidentally drops the key and clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy. I'll see what I can do. Well, I don't happen to have another needle. Hey, I got it. That's another mug. Did the sheriff steal that mug? Hey, buddy. I found some of these mugs for you. I gained 75 meat. Here's a whiskey. Yeah, I don't know anything about that lady. Hey, Susie. If I keep talking to you, what happens? Nothing. If I keep talking to her, she's gonna beat my teeth in, or whatever she said. Something about picking teeth out of a spittoon. Now I say we go save some horses. Now listen here, Mr. Snake. Snake looks sleepy. That's not that sleepy. Let's see. Time to beef up. $5 to 6 damage for the pistol, and well, I'm a cow puncher. Ain't nothing to say I can't be a snake puncher. You slain a snake. Before long, you'll call you Snake Murdering Billy Bob. I'm Moxie. Whoa, they're quick. Ow, that snake done bit me. Ain't nothing a little beef can't handle. Come here, Mr. Snake. That snake sure does hop instead of slither. Quite confusing. Anyway, I want to punch it in the face. Take that, Mr. Snake. Anyway, on we go. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need a trick in the book to beat this one. Well, I'm good at tricks. I've got 2 action points. This one's got 20 health. Looks like I can use an action point to get beefy, and then an action point to whack that snake. Punch that snake. Looks like the only trick I need to beat this snake is fisting. That did not come out right. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Ouch. Oh dear God, what is wrong with that horse? Hey. Hey there, boy. Hey fella, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like it's thinking of trying to escape in every direction, simultaneously. It looks to be calmed down a little now, and it's clear you are actually made of spiders, though. Now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, it thought I was made of spiders? Well, I'm gonna pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a little bit. Okay, a lot. But it seems to recognize that you aren't gonna eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. I don't know what that word is. Or rather, a whinny girl. Hopefully, he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Looks like I saved a horse. Though, I don't know how I would have gotten. You don't walk all the way back here, hit M or click them. Oh, I don't have to. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Looks like I'm gonna go to the mine next, because I want to save the murderous, evil skeletons for last, I guess. Oh, hey, another mug. Let's see. Instructions for the cargo elevator. Mechanisms labeled cargo elevator control. Poster on the wall. Behind the reads. Level 1, blasting cap storage. Level 2, plungers, both kinds. Level 3, tools. Where do you want to go? See where the blasting cap storage is. That's not what I wanted. What in the heck? These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period part. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the coast like that. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm gonna grab a blasting cap. Damn! Looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Well, where can I find a crowbar? Looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Well, looks like I'm gonna need a plunger. You find a Distinguished chunk of meat ore. Well, I guess I need plungers. I'm gonna take one of those plungers, and I'm gonna hook it up here. What did that say? Looks dangerous. There'd be a blasting cap. There'd be real trouble. Press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up the blasting cap. Alright, well, it looks like I need to go to level 3. I suppose I could get a pearl bar from the tools. It's toolbox. I would need a needle. Where the heck do I get a needle then? What did I trade that needle for? Dynamite. Well, how do I get a new needle? Surely there ain't a shop of sorts. There's a bar and there's a sheriff. There's a trade. Howdy. I got some free dynamite. Soap for a lock. I can't give you the... Well, how the heck am I supposed to get a new needle? I'm not too sure. Looks like we're going to the boneyard. Found me another mug. That there be a skeleton. He seems to be struggling. Skeleton, you're not getting past without a scuffle, but he's stuck halfway in the ground while I kind of just walked past him. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight him. Time to beef up. Come here, Mr. Skeleton. I done punched him. Oh, I dug up a grave and I should not have done that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna finish this fight and I'm gonna go back to town because I just remembered something. That one's got a sword. I'm gonna just shoot you. Oh, would you look at that? You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. I upgraded my glamour, I got a gold tooth, and an old cavalry saber. Let's see. 5 to 6. 4 to 5. That's better than what I got. Look at that. No offhand. Oh, I can use the broken board. 5 to 6. Oh, I could have been using that the whole time. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I was reading the old saber. Never mind. Increases your muscle mass for the rest of the day. Oh, I better save that. Now that I know, I forgot that I can dig stuff up. I'm gonna go back to town and maybe shovel. Oh, I can shovel all the poo. Shovel. Shovel. I'm gonna clean up this town. What am I doing? Shovel. Enjoying that newspaper? And it's just a mug. Dang it, I was hoping it'd be a needle. I don't know, perhaps I can just keep on going here. I'll just go through here and see what's going on. Oh, okay. Hello, horse. You approach a weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her. Though you quickly come to a realization that this is not a horse, and that startles easily. Hello there, hi. I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How'd you do that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You patted the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Bird, still cold. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Yep, still cold. You get the idea. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats, put the horse for the horse, but set yours sort of stares right through you. Don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. You hold the oats again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make the oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have any handy. Grind up some bones with grave dirt. Ooh. Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. Sprinkle some oats with a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out, and the horse gazes expressionlessly at them and then eats them. Yay! With that, she glides away in the direction of the town. Bizarre. Now, where in the world am I going to find a needle? Elizabeth Cochran, Timothy Cochran. A loved husband, a loved daughter, a baby. Interesting. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Captain, 3rd Cavalry. That's the guy I murdered. Again, Benjamin Crockett. Showed up way too early. 1320, 1364. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. 1806, 1885. He was actually really an interesting guy. Interesting. Surely there's a... Definitely does not bear closures or anything. There's gotta be a way to get a needle somewhere. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Could I not just use the dynamite on it? I mean, heck. Sammy. You name the dynamite, it's got an end you light and an end that blows up. Okay, just check it. Let me just scrape on by here. Let's see. I got 300 meat anytime. 300 meat. Just browsing. Okay, so I do have enough to buy a horse. Oh, wait. That's new. How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. Sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole dang thing. Couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows. Cows, right? Don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. Oh, what happened? It was a raid. See, Mom and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild, and we ranched pigs instead, and she left me in the place where she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it ain't used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in through the front door, and fire started out back in the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids 'cause the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it no more. I'm sorry. She refills her mug, a bottle on the bar, and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Excuse me. What will you do now? I head west, suppose. Nothing keeping me here. Ain't no desire to stay, and I ain't leaving without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Or is it? Left it in the ranch like a dang fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where is her ranch. You discovered Cochran Ranch. Take my leave. Well, I might as well go to the ranch. Let's see, maybe we can find a needle here. All the water boiled away. Susie's ranch house burned to the ground. Man, a lot of destruction. Outhouse is the only thing still standing. That is a lot of cactus. Something's behind this door is making a pretty awful noise. Go through it anyway. Varmint skinning knife. Oh. I bet I could get this. Oh, I bet I could have gotten snake skins from those snakes. Ah, well. That is one scary looking cow. Got 15 health. Plus 2 muscle. So that's 13 damage. Whack! He's burned me. No matter. He done got whacked. I done got Susie's rifle. These pies were not safe. Well, it doesn't look like I can get a needle from here. So I don't suppose I can save that horse. No matter, I can buy a different horse. It's alright. Here you go, Susie. Not you. You're not Susie. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her your rifle. And she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Billy Bob. Thanks, Billy Bob. I can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a moment, and then she looks back at you and sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you and head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to end it off here. We've got some choices to make. We got to choose between a couple of horses. We got this ghosty horse. We got the darn near insane horse. What did you... yeah. That made me uncomfortable. And then we got the normal horse. Then, we've got a couple of people to choose from to take with us. We've got Pete. I'm not too sure about him. Susie. And then Gary. So, what I want you guys to do, comment down below which horse and which companion you want me to take. And if you know any way to somehow get another needle to finish the horse quest, I would greatly appreciate that, but I ain't too sure how to do it. But that was West of Loathing. I'm definitely playing more of this. It's mighty fun and quite hilarious. And there's a drunk man walking behind me. So before I get touched in the butthole by this drunk man, I better leave it off. Remember, go spread some joy and punch some cows. I'll see you in the next one.